Okay, we're here at Reef Dynamics, and we are going to be looking at the new XRC2000 protein skimmer. The skimmer is 16 inches tall overall height. The reaction chamber, which we're looking at here, is 16 inches in diameter. Transition moves to a 6.5 inch neck, which goes up into a 12-inch diameter cup that is 12 inches tall. You can see the lid there, our emblem on it. The transition here, or the cup, has a 8-inch foam guide, plenty of ventilation on the top. It's using a bayonet version 2 disconnect for easy removal and maintenance and service. The cup comes pre-drilled with a drain fitting 3/4 inch, which you can attach a valve or whatever fittings you want to. There are 7, count them, 7 Eheim 1262 recirculating pumps on here. It's the largest skimmer we make with multiple pumps. And the multiple pumps are nice for redundancy in case one breaks down for some reason or needs to be serviced. You can run the skimmer with 6 pumps and still have excellent results. Each one of the pumps, of course, has its inlet and outlet port with the scheduled union disconnect easy for easy maintenance with our hand machined Venturi apparatus. And you can see here from the top that each skimmer pump has its own inlet fitting, which goes to the bottom of the chamber so that it's pulling in water with no air in it to optimize the performance of the Venturi. And also this small outlet fitting can have a 45-degree angle elbow put on it for direction. You can force the bubbles down into the chamber or sideways or however you want to do them. These are all hand-made airline holders, which are made of the heavy-duty PVC and welded. And you can also see the trademark welding beads for all Reef Dynamics skimmers. This has got a triple bead on top and on bottom, as well as the cup, and of course at the base of the protein skimmer too. So we're going to fire this unit up in a few minutes. A couple more quick features. All the XRC skimmers have the gate valve outlet assembly. This has a 2-inch outlet assembly, which can process approximately 2,500 gallons an hour. And then around the other side here we have the inlet fitting, which is basically just a 1-inch PVC pipe. You can attach your inlet fittings and stuff to that, feed the skimmer. Then of course, skimmers this size require a drain valve, so when it's time to move the skimmer or clean it or empty it out, get a 1-inch tree union valve on there too. See all the detail here, even the chamfer on the plates, the 1/2 inch PVC plate we use to mount the whole skimmer onto, triple weld beads at the elbow, and lots of attention to detail. That's what we do. So we're going to fire this thing up. So we're filling up the skimmer here. Here's our inlet assembly. The water pouring in there. Airflow control valve. Using a big old Laguna pump. Ascol pump to fill it up. So far so good. Chamber's about a third of the way full. Okay, we got the skimmer running here with all the pumps on, but no adjustments to the pump outlet, so it's still a good 13-14 inches off the bottom. Thumb in the neck is just gently growing. Looking good so far. Watch the reaction chamber start to fill up with more bubbles down lower towards the bottom. Nice stable bubble level, really nice. The foam levels dropping even lower in the chamber. Now it's about 7 or 8 inches from the bottom. Building up at the neck as well. We've added some skimmate obviously to the system. That's going to help us change. You see the movement of the bubbles from the neck, the transition. Very smooth, almost pretty much zero turbulence at all. On up through the top chamber. And this is just, maybe a couple quarts of skimmate from a small reef tank we have up front. It's just pure white. And you can see how the bubble level is really stabilized down. It's about 6 inches off the bottom. Nice slow movement. Quite beautiful. Well, here's the XRC2000 the next day. Been running now most of the afternoon, and the foam is just fantastic. Get a good look at the bubbles coming in there. See the action in the body there. And the foam is fairly dense till about maybe the bottom 7 or 8 inches. Which right now we don't have a heavy load on the system. It's just a little bit of skimmate that we put in from a skimmer running up front, small in a small tank. But we have the flow control in for the inlet here, the feed to the skimmer, and again we have our drain valve. We have our gate valve outlet assembly, which is allowing us to adjust the water level inside the skimmer as the drain into the sump. There's the shot of the neck with the bayonet fitting for disconnect, and we also added a 3/4 inch valve to the drain assembly, so quick disconnect, easy to hook up to a hose that drains down into the sump in this case. Airflow meter looks like it's running about 14 to 15 liters per minute, and as the bio load increases in the system and the water level on the skimmer body itself drops, that level will go up, and it should be even 14 to 15 even all the way around. So that's 15 times 7 pumps. It's 105 liters per minute, and that's a lot of air. And that's going to skim 2,000 plus gallons quite nicely. So here's just a kind of a once over of the skimmer, the base. Again, it's 16 inches in diameter. The chamber itself is 3 feet tall. And between the transition and the cup, it's another 2 feet for a total of 60 inches. We also made the air coming in. We changed the a little bit. You can see there's a lot more holes in it now because there was so much air coming through. We had to increase the vents. So put the silencer on the cap so the drain's not loud, because without it, it sounds like this. Hear all that noise? Water down in there. But when we put this back on, whew, nice and quiet. So, anyhow, that's it. XRC2000, the latest skimmer from Reef Dynamics, and everyone who's got a 100-gallon tank needs one, right?